to Desert Armory and more. What's going on, my friends? Hopefully you're having a full day so far. Hey, Micah. Welcome to the chat, brother. How's it going? How's life been treating you the last couple hours? It was what, 3-4 hours ago, I think. Hey, Mango. Cool edits. Welcome, brothers. Yeah, I remember your name, definitely. I don't think I ever subscribed to you. I'm sorry about that. There was a few that I forgot to, and I think you were one of them. Or maybe you were the only one, because I think I went through today. Went through. So right now we got 147 subscriptions. It'd be nice if we get some more. Be nice, be nice. We're just getting on here. But yeah, we got ourselves 147 subs. Be nice if we can get that maybe to 160 today, maybe more, right? 6 more subs till stream. Great, great. Glad for you, Tahiti. Double tap that screen and gives it that thumbs up. Helps with the algorithms. We'd really appreciate it. You have a revolver. Okay, what type you got? I have a lot. This is a quarter of what I own, I think. These two here are Colts. Those are the only Colts I own. The one that is in front of you on the left. On the left, that one right there is a Colt 3220, the cylinder or the caliber, and this one is from 1915, I think. And then this one is a 32 Smith & Wesson long. That's made in about the same year, 1915, 1920, something like that. Doing well right now. I just got done with weed whacking some weeds. There was a section I didn't get to the other day. So, yeah. Wasn't the greatest, but it worked. So, washed up a little bit. Excuse me. And started getting this ready to do a live. So, yep. This one right here, if you're mentioning this one is a 45 Colt. It's a Cimarron hard cast 4 7/8 barrel, I believe. Let's see. I'm on 44 subs, and I checked 23 hours ago. Almost a day. I have 30. Yep. How do you do a live? You have to at least get 50 subscriptions and wait between 24 hours and 3 days, and you also have to verify your account. I've gained 14 in a day. That's crazy. That's because we're trying to push you, brother. We're trying to get you to that. Yeah. Possibly. I got to 100 in, so it's been about a week and 3 days since I got to 50 subs, and now I'm at 147. Some for phone number or ID of some sort. You have to just verify it too. Otherwise, it'll say, come back after you have gotten 50 subs. It'll keep saying that. Mine said that for 2 days, and then I verified my account, and then about an hour or so later, it said in 24 hours, your shorts, you can do shorts. It ended up being probably more like 25 or 26. So it was a little over 3 days for me. Roughly. Some people might be less. I think it was it Mr. Bean? He figured out how to do his, to verify his. And I think shortly he should have the screen in that says 24 hours waiting. Let me get my fan on in here real quick. It's kind of stuffy. Be right back, guys. All right. Let's get this buzzard plugged in. A little air circulator. Point that up at me. Hopefully not too much in the mic. That'll work. All right, guys, I'm back. So yeah, this is Desert Armory and More, where we do gun content. We talk about all sorts of stuff, not just gun stuff. We talk about hiking. We talk about politics some. We talk about our favorite this, that, or the other. I do shorts of shooting, hiking, some spelunking stuff. So if you like that type of stuff, let me know. It'd be nice if we can get some more subscriptions. We only have 147. So it'd be great if you could subscribe. We got 147 here. Hey, Seuss, thank you for coming up. Hope you're having a good night. We just started about 5 minutes ago, almost 6. So that is to be determined. Hey, thank you guys for getting in the chat. If we could get some subscriptions, let's get that number up higher, guys. We can do it. It's really easy. Hey, what's up, Larry? I subscribed to you, by the way. Thank you all for coming by. Appreciate it. Yeah, let's get that. Maybe we can get that counter 10 more. Wouldn't that be nice? Last night we got 11 more. And today we got, I think, 1 from our last live stream and 2 on another one, I believe. So we got up a little bit here. Let's see if we can get 10 more maybe, huh? Let's see. Don't know about that, Tahiti. Mine had something with a phone number, I think it said. It said something about that. Yes, you did. I appreciate that. That was yesterday. Thanks, Larry. Appreciate it. I'm so you. Perfect. Yeah, 70 of you on the chat. Could you double tap the screen? We'd really appreciate that. Helps with the algorithms. We've got ourselves some wheel guns here. A Colt, another Colt here. This one's a Smith & Wesson. That one's a type of, that's a Hopkins. This one's a Cimarron. We got a Stevens here and a Rossi 3030. And yeah, that's a Cimarron 45. And then we got ourselves some lever actions over here. The one on top's missing because I took it down. It's here on the table. That's why that's Stevens right there. And then we got a 338 Lapua. We got a AK right there and an SKS. I've got shorts of all these, by the way. Whole bunch of ammo there. We got ourselves some military here. This is a M75 16 gauge. That is a Mosin Nagant. We got a 303 British, a Mauser, and a 10 gauge down there. So yeah. Way off on the spelling. What is that? Gunscheit? Sounds German. Gunschenheit. I know Gesundheit is when you sneeze. I didn't sneeze. I might have cleared my throat like that. That's my asthma kicks up sometimes. Gesundheit. Yeah, that's for, what do you call it? I'm going to have to turn my screen here. My screen keeps shutting itself off over here for my subscriptions. Let me see if I can fix that. Let's go underneath display. Display. Brightness. We need timeout. It's set on the longest it can do. 10 minutes. I mean, every 10 minutes I got to go over here? Well, that sucks. Alright, let me put the counter back up. Every 10 minutes it says I'll have to go and attach that screen. Is that a Henry 357? It is not. Of the lever action, that is a 3030. And of this right here, that is a Cimarron 45 Colt. Let's see. Hopefully Candy doesn't come back on. He probably will. Hey, what's up, Everyday Carry? Welcome, brother. Thanks for coming in. Double tap the screen. We appreciate it. I know you're subbed to me already. If anyone isn't subbed, I'd appreciate much love. For real, Micah. Yeah. I subscribe. Yep. I like the style lever. I want a smaller one for my mare's leg. Okay. They have a mare's leg 44 Magnum over by me at Cal Ranch, and I think the other one was a 357. Very goofy large loop. Yeah, some of them do. That way you can just swing it like the Mr. Terminator does with his 1887, whatever that is. 12 gauge. Now I have a 10 gauge that's just like it, but it's a 10 gauge and it's a little bit newer. It's a 1901, made in 1901. Yeah, I knew what you meant. The actual lever has a big old loop. Hey, what's going, Brookside? Thanks for coming by again. Appreciate it. Double tap the screen, folks, if you like the content. I would really appreciate it. And if you could sub, I want to let's work on this counter right there. That's my subscriptions. I got 147 subs. Let's get that going up, folks. Be really appreciated if we could get that up. Got 10 of you in the chat. Thank you for coming by. We do lives of guns. We do all sorts of stuff. We do shorts of shooting, shorts of showing guns, some hiking stuff, some general life stuff. 150 subs for Jerome. Yep. Whoop, whoop. And another couple for Mango. That would be great. One-handed reload twirl is why I bought the Mirror's Leg, but you prefer the parallel style one like the Rough Rider BB gun. Yeah, I have a few of those. Can we wish you luck? Yeah, right? Let's see here. That would be great, right? What's that scoped lever action chambered in? The almighty 3030. Yep. I got that back in 2012, 2013, I think. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. Technically, I think it would be a model 94. It looks just like a 94. So that's probably what it is. Does it kick more to 4570? I never shot a 4570, so I would doubt it. 4570 is bigger round, shorter. I'd say it's close to the same. That does kick pretty good. Very cool. I've always wanted a 3030 and a 4570. Yeah. 4570 is on my list to get. I was just looking at not some 4570s, but some 3855s and some 3840s, I think they're called. What is that one? I have a cartridge of it. I showed it earlier today. I was looking at them. Yeah, 3840. And then also a 32 special. That's probably going to be my next one, a 32 special. Oh, I thought it was a Henry. Rossi is pretty good too. About got their Rossi Ranch in. Okay. Yeah, mine's the Rio Grande. Yes, I would like to get a 357 mag. Probably would get a Henry or I was looking at some Henrys. I have a Henry 22 lever action. Need some help though. It has some issues, so I need to send it in. They gave me a barcode, and I did all the paperwork. I just need to send it in. It's just taking me forever. Zamir's like, okay, anyone hit the like or else? Yeah, I'd be appreciative. There's 7 of you in the chat and only 6 likes. Come on, guys. We can do more than that. What's this? A PT111 Pro Millennium I meant. What's that? Yeah, I have that one Henry. The lever action. 22, yeah. What's a PT111? Don't know what that is. Maybe you can help me out. You're being like Micah now, saying things I don't know. Henry sent me another mag too, but it's for the full size. Got to send it back. I mean, if it would fit, you could just cut it, but then the tube, the inserter's wrong, so that wouldn't work. You know, for pushing down the, what do you call it, the shells. Mine, on my 22, when you lever action it back, and see that silver slide that would come out in the back end here? Let me put this back here. That slide that comes back, and when it slides back, it doesn't sit all the way correctly. And so when you pull the trigger, it's supposed to slide in all the way and help with firing. It just sits there. So if you do like 3 hammer pullbacks, then it goes. Let's see here. I do not have a G2C. I hear they're pretty good, as well as the G3s. I don't know what Taurus is best at. They do a lot of revolvers. They do a decent amount of revolvers. And then they also do that lever action there. That's a Rossi Rio Grande. And then, I don't know, Zeus, the thing only has about 800 rounds or less through it. Like, it's not that old. As in, like, not that many rounds through it. Who knows? I took it apart, tried to see if I could figure it out. I couldn't find anything. A Polymer 38. Okay. Not FAL, man. Papa Pew Pews. He has a plastic poly 357 38 Taurus, I believe it is. Gotta touch my screen over here again. Make sure the thing relinks. 85. Okay. New England handy rifle and 44 mag. Okay. I have a New England 10 gauge. I have a short of it, a couple of them. 2 semi-auto, $22, and a Rossi 410. Nice. Is the 410 lever action or single, or what is that? I love my little semi-automatic 22s, the pistols. Well, and my rifle. I have one rifle. No, two semi-auto rifles. They're both, what do you call it? 1022 Rugers. Do you like 2 fed more than mag fed? For Which it's just neat to me. Yeah, I like tube fed. My 22 is. This is not. I mean, it's tube fed, but you got to feed it through there. All my other lever actions up there, over there, those two there, and the other one that's normally here, that's my 2535. They're a door that you slide in. They're not tube. But I only shoot those one at a time because I don't want to scratch them up. And same with my 2535. Yeah. It's a single shot 410. Okay, I have a single shot 410 that is a Iver Johnson brake barrel. It's over in the corner. It's over in that corner. It's the tip of my little thing right there. Next to that really long one. That's a 577 Schneider from late 1800s. They also make a revolver with two swappable cylinders. That's in 357 and 38. Okay. Rossi? Yeah, they probably do. Other cylinder is a 380 Auto in 9. Nice. I want that revolver so bad. Yes, I have seen that. The one I saw was a stainless with a rubber handle. Rossi Poly SS and 410. Okay. Guns are cool. Thank you. Let's get to 150. Yeah, guys, let's go. We got 9 people in the chat. Hey, Michael. Do you hunt with him? I have a hunt coming up. We are going to bring that 30-30 right there, Michael. And I have a 270 in the safe in there. That's a Remington 700 Woodstock from the 70s, late 60s, early 70s. Hey, Michael, I don't know if you're subscribed or not, but it'd be great if we could see a subscription and see that go to 148. That'd be wonderful. And if you got a channel, we'll sub back. The way we can sub back the easiest is if you comment in one of my shorts. I got a ton of shorts. I think I have 90-something videos. It'd be great, brother. That's here. Hey, what's good, Jerome? Late Prepper, welcome back, brother. I'm doing pretty good. Just got done doing some weed whacking. Have you ever all tried the 410 AR? I have not. The only AR I have is, what is that? It's the one right there. That's the only AR I got. It's just 5.56 223. Yeah, Michael, that would be great if you could sub if you aren't. We would like to see that counter go at least to 150 tonight. That would be really great. And the rest of you in the background there's 9 of you. I really appreciate you showing up. If we could push this number here a little higher, that's my subscriptions. I don't have that many. It'd be nice to see more. I try my best to do good content in lives and streams. Yeah, all sorts of stuff. We appreciate you stopping by. So if you could like and subscribe, we'd really appreciate that. Yes, sir. They make smooth bore 410, 2 3/4 upper from what I think. Nice. Thanks, Michael. I do my best to make some vids and shorts. Good. Oh, let's see here. Been at 44 subs for a while. Dude, you just got to 44 today. You're hilarious. I'm sorry. I've even seen ones with interchangeable chokes. They seem neat. Nice. Oh yeah, I didn't mention it, Prepper. Your channel is cool too. Okay, great. Great. So how's your day going today? What was the rest of your days like? I know some of you are on earlier. I want to grow more. I love big numbers. Yeah, we all do, right? Especially our bank accounts. Or our channel, people watching us, that part too. Subs are like cocaine. You're funny. Let's see, just worked and hung out with the kiddos. Yep, kiddos. Yeah, they're definitely priority children, family. Yep. So yeah, I have 90 videos, 23,000 views total. Some people will get that on one short in just a day. I don't know how. Hopefully he'll be on shortly. He was on for just a teeny bit right before I quit. Did some banjo on the porch. Nice. Listen to crickets and frogs. Country stuff. Yeah, there we go. There you go, brother. I like it. How many views did you say total? For my 90 videos, only 23,000. I've got 3 that are over 1,000 finally. One's over 2,000. But like some people will get 20, 30, 40 per video. Like there was a guy the other day, I found his channel that does 2A content. He posted on, let's see, today is the 20. He posted, I think one time I was looking, it said he posted on the 24th or 21st, I think it was 23rd, and it was like the next day, and it showed he had like 23,000 views on that one, and he only had maybe 1,000 subscribers or a little less, and so it wasn't like he was a huge channel. I forget what his name is. I got subscribed to him, but I was trying to think, well, how can I use some of his content, not his content, but his ways to maybe get mine pushed up. So I looked at his hashtags and copied the same exact ones to see if it'll make mine go up. It didn't really change anything, so who knows? Can someone donate a desk fan? How many views? Okay, yeah. That ain't bad at all. I've been doing this for a few months and get 40K total. Just keep up the good work. Thank you. This has baked beans in it if you're fine with beans. But I have 90 videos so far. That counts. Most of those are shorts. Because then I have, like 12 lives and 2 full formats. 12 of you in the chat. Thank you all for coming by. I appreciate it. This is Desert Armory and more. If you could double tap the screen, we'd really appreciate it. And that number here on the side is our subscriptions. We're hoping to at least get 150 today. Hey, if we could get 200, that would be so sweet. So if you like this type of content, yeah, double tap that screen, like and subscribe. What's my highest viewed short? My 12 gauge HJ Sterling, not the, let's see, it would have been the original short I did of just showing it here on the table. First, it was my, what do you call it? My F. Williams was over 1,000 for a long time, but then it slowly was creeping up to like 1.5 to 1.6, 1.7, and then that other 12 gauge was catching up, and then it passed it. It's over 2,000. That's the one with my biggest one. Popular sounds. Some. What I've used for hashtags is like trending, different ones that other gun tubers have used in their shorts that get a lot of views. And so I'll do a hashtag and then put that exact same one that they have done. I've tried a couple of the normal popular sounds on my shorts. Not all of them would match up with this type of stuff. The shorts that I use sounds for the popular section seem to do the best. Okay. Like the ones they would suggest, which are the most common one. Like for a long time, it was like, what you call it, baby? I'm drawing a blank. That one and a couple other ones. Your day is going, yeah. Hey, welcome, Dusty. Double tap that screen, brother. Pretty Little Baby. There we go. That's a super common one right now. Even though that song's like from the 50s, all of a sudden it became like a craze or whatever. All right, see you in a bit, brother. Got to move this over here so I can tap my screen. I got to tap it every once in a while so that it doesn't go off because that's a 10-minute counter. Can't change it any longer. Fortnite, Minecraft, Sus Sigma, Ohio. Okay, I did put, like, for a little while I started putting the phrase gaming, and I don't know if that helped or not. I forget all what else I put on. Since I could get my tablet and check, but it's sitting right there. I thought you were a lady. Hoo-hoo. Dusty? No, he's a boy. If you don't like and subscribe, you drop mouthpieces on purpose. 6 of you in the chat. We got 9 likes. Algorithm tonight is definitely worse than last night's. It's about the same as it was this afternoon. Yeah, not very nice. YouTube. At your service. It sounds like my dog's trying to come in. Is it raining out there? It was going to start, I think. Let me check. I heard her scratching on the outside door. Let me be right back, guys. Alright, guys, I'm back. No, it's not raining out there, so I don't know what she was up to. The first time we talked, I could have sworn you told me you were a woman, LMA, so when I saw your channel for the first time, I was like, what? Hey, guys, thank you all for coming by. I see there's 8 of you in the chat. Want to see my ugly mug? Yeah, I got a haircut. Did it myself last night. Got a little couple flakes in there. You know, dry scalp. Anywho, yeah, I gave myself a haircut. It was pretty bad. Yep. I'm wearing a t-shirt here. I usually just chill after work. Arrgh. I don't got one eye. Arrgh. Yeah, I like Milwaukee, guys. This is a promotional shirt when they came out with those M18 Forge batteries. Yeah. But, yeah, appreciate you stopping by, y'all. Thought maybe if I show my face, people might come in, but they'll probably run away. Take off. Very large old man. Okay. They'll see my face and go, yay, yay. Run the other way as quick as they can. They're like, I can't scroll fast enough to get away from this guy. Hold on. Put the hair back on. Looks good. Okay. I like it a little longer than this, but not as long as it was. It was getting way too hard to manage because I have really wavy hair. How old did you grow a beard? How old was I when I grew a beard? I started growing a beard when I was like, I think the first time I started growing, I was maybe 16 or 17. But it was coming in very light, so I shaved it off. And then I started growing full time when I was 18, I think. Slide water from your trombone like a shot glass. Okay, interesting. Is it hard work? Well, it just grows. You're growing yours out. Okay. Mine was way too long. My roommate's like, I liked it. I'm like, nah, I need it in between the two. Then it's great. Cries and smooth face. No, I haven't had a baby face in a while, as I call it. Nick Bell enough to buy a trombone. If you're new in the background, appreciate you coming by. 12-year stash. Okay. This is Desert Armory and More, and we do gun content, as you can see. We've been doing it for about 3 months now. That counter on the side is our subs, so if you could like and subscribe, where it says 147, we would love to get that to 150. Well, way higher than that, but if even we can get it to 150 tonight, that would be great. Trombone, I don't have one. Okay. So, yeah, guys, appreciate you in the background there. Yeah, it'd be nice to get more people in here so that the way the talk can like be more progressive and more variety and kind of keep rolling, if that makes sense. Just not the rusty trombone, Dusty. Really? Me too, Dusty. Oh, you're trying to grow out your mustache, your beard. I can only grow a goatee. My beard is redneck levels. Okay, kind of patchy. Mine was that way for a while. I'd say it started filling in more when I got to my mid-20s. I'd say probably when I was about 24, 25, it started getting a little thicker and those patches were filling in. Joe Dirt facial baldness. Yeah, right there, brother. How about I get a jar of hot sauce for a Pecholo trombone? Hot sauce is good. 13 people in the chat. Appreciate you coming by. If we could get some double taps on the screen. And that number that says 147 right there, that's our subs. If we could get that up, guys, if you appreciate this stuff, it's super easy to subscribe. You just push that top little halo that says subscribe. We would love to see that number go up tonight a little bit more. If you don't want to right now, look at my other shorts, and hopefully I can convince you. I do a lot of shorts of shooting, of gun content. Pretty new channel, about 3 months now. So anyways, I've been doing lives only for a week and a half, so it'd be great if you guys could up that. That would be great. Then I can get you better content too, right? Can't even grow cheek hairs. It's just peach fuzz. Let's see here. Micah, that'd work. I'll go look how much money is in my socks. Okay. I can grow a monster goatee and pimp stash, but that's about it. Gotcha. Let's see here. Perfect. Sorry, guys. I got to keep moving this every once in a while so I can tap my screen over here to keep it on. Let's see if I can lower the brightness a little bit, but not too much. Let's see here. There we go. I had a have to touch the screen every once in a while on their tablet, otherwise it screen goes dark. Even though I can only set it on for a 5-minute timer or 10. More hair in my nose and my, you know what, in my face. Yeah, in the ears too, right? So he'll get that. I could send my friend your channel, Jerome, but he's Norwegian, so his hours are weird. Yeah, go right ahead. Yeah, I actually have Norwegian in me. I've got a lot of Norwegian. I got German on both sides and Norwegian on my mom's side. Scandinavian, Norwegian, yeah. I'm 28 and it takes half a month to grow somewhat beard. It takes me just a week to grow a 1/4 inch, brother. To grow a somewhat beard takes 24 hours for my 5 o'clock shadow to grow to beard mode. Let's see. My genetics are like German, Cherokee, and Scottish and Irish. Bye, Dusty Mango. So you going somewhere, Micah? See you, buddy. Hey, could someone put a on the pinned comment, like and subscribe or something like that, and I'll pin it. Micah usually does it, but if someone else could do it, that'd be great. Let's see here. I got a dollar coin and lint. Okay. Someone say German. Pulls out an MP40. What's up? I'm back. Yeah, could someone put in the comments here, like and subscribe or something of the sort, so I could pin it. Thank you. No, not in German. We don't want that. Du är a skullskrubble. Something like that. Like and subscribe to Mango and Jerome. Hey, you. Sneaking in your little name in there. Let's see. Someone tried texting me here. What do we got? Vengeful just started. So the lady I got my donkeys from, she's saying don't forget to put a brown salt block in with the donkeys. Well, clearly the picture I sent her shows a brown salt block, but it's natural salt, so it's not quite as brown, so that might why she thinks it's some other type. To all the new peeps, smash that like button and body slam the subscribe button. There we go. I like that one out there. We'll pin that one. Let's see here. Welcome, Big Brother Armory. I don't think I've seen you in here. Double tap the screen. I appreciate you coming by. If you're not subscribed, it'd be great. I think I've seen you in some other channels, though. We do a lot of gun content here. Let's see if I can lower this here a little bit. There we go. That's a little better, possibly. Thank you coming by. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, that would be great. That counter on that tablet is our subscriptions. We'd love to have that go up to like 200 tonight. That would be great. That'd be the best ever. We got 11 last night, and that was the best ever. But we got 147 right now. Yep. Let's see here. We got a couple here. No, my short out has been revoked. Okay. All nutritionists in the feeding tube stuff to me like crazy long nails. Okay. Light prepper, you will pay. Gotta set up my bag of not juice before I get ready for bed soon. I'm not sure what you mean. Newt juice, okay. I have to read that answer is choice. Brother, whoops. I'm trying to straighten out my phone here. Little croaky. Big Brother Army, not a very big one, most just essentials. Okay, gotcha. Burrs. He was asking what kind of gun collection he's got. Okay. Yeah, I was hoping we could get some subscribes from some of those people, but nothing yet, folks. Gotta turn this. I'm craving food, yeah. Hopefully that's all. Mango, mango, bingo, banda, bandango. Hey guys, I see there's 10 of you in the chat, and I know there's not 10 of you talking, so if you have not liked or subscribed yet, hey guys, we got one! 148! It said 147. Thank you, whoever did that. Appreciate it. Let's get some more going, folks. Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Do, 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 do. Subscribe, subscribe. Let's go, guys. Let's get some more subscriptions. Y'all already double subscribed. Thank you, Dusty. Yeah, I triple subscribe to people because I have 3 accounts. One is my main, the other one is just an email address for my business, and the other one's for junk mail. Newt Juice is like formula that contains all the stuff people need to live that goes into my G tube in my stomach. Okay. I've had stuff similar to that that I gave to my grandpa, but I forget what it was called when he was on a feeding tube. Late Prepper, did you rub that stock? Okay. Brother, come on, man. Like and subscribe to Jerome Mango and Late Prepper and the King of Fruits. We'll have you. Hey, Mike. Welcome, brother. Don't remember if you're subscribed or not. Appreciate you coming by. Talk about guns here, everyday life stuff. Whatever's going on in the chat we talk about. So like and subscribe. We did have 147. Now we got 148. Maybe you could be 149 if you're not subscribed. Would love to see that counter go up. What's the single shot you have there? That is a, let me get up closer for you. So that is a Stevens. Let's see if you can see that. Can you read that okay? It's a J. Stevens A&T Corporation. It's an antique. Single shot 25 rimfire. It's a beautiful gun. Someone did a very tactful restoration on it. Yeah. It's got a really heavy barrel. Eventually I might convert it to something that's more common to shoot. Although I have found a source to be able to make 24-5 rimfire. But yeah, Mike, if you haven't subscribed, could you make that counter go to 149? We'd love that. That would be awesome. Smells like cake icing, which does. Oh, because it looks so yummy. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. You never seen one of those. Thank you. And here's some other beautiful guns. That one is in the almighty 3220. It's a Colt. That's my first Colt I ever got, and this is my second one. That one is in the 32 Smith & Wesson long. That's in a 32 Smith & Wesson short. That's in a 32 Smith & Wesson short. That one's in a 45 Colt. Yeah, that one's a beauty too. Yeah, it's got the case hardening. That's a Cimarron. And the big lever action in the back is a 30-30. And let's see here. We got some more guns over here, Mike. Don't run away yet. We got a 338 sniper rifle right there. And we got ourselves some more levers. I've got more of them, but I have them in my vehicle right now. Hey, Matthew Bean. Welcome, brother. Appreciate it. Got the sniper rifle, 338 Lapua. Welcome, Tristan. Double tap that screen, brother. Got ourselves some an AK and an SKS. If you look at my shorts, I just did some. Hey, good evening, Raging Bullet. I subscribed all my channels to you, by the way, so I gave you 3 more subscriptions. I don't know if you got more than one. It'd be nice if you could subscribe back. That's our subscription count. We went up 1 in the last 38 minutes, so if we get that more, that'd be great. Let's see here. Hey, you're welcome. Got a AK looking shotgun. I did that short on that. That's a pellet gun. Got a stash of oddball shotguns and stuff in there. Good old ammo. Got a couple more military stuff there. A couple of shotties. Yep. And got a saddle down there. Hopefully it'll fit my donkeys. We'll see. I'm trying to train them in. They haven't been. One's been ridden part way long time ago, and the younger one not at all. So we shall see. Hey, 149. Guys, someone just subscribed. We got 2 of them now. Someone do a jig for joy. Yeah, it's like seeing old friends. Yeah, no joke, right? Although some of us just saw each other about, 40 minutes ago over at, what's his name's? The Arms Room. Yeah, we got 149 now. Is that a Marlin? I have that same one. It is not a Marlin. It is a Rossi. If you look real close, I don't know if I can get close enough. Right there by the scope, it says Rio Grande. It's a Rossi Rio Grande. Hey, Mike, did you subscribe? You must have. I got 2 of them right after I was asking you to subscribe. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, that's a Rossi, which is made by Taurus. You know, that makes revolvers and a few handguns and whatnot. Nice collection. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I've got more in the safe, 2 in there, and I have a couple in my car yet from the shoot-off I did on Saturday, and I posted all those shorts. 149. We need 1 more to make it to 150. Need some more people in the chat. We got 16 likes. Right on, guys. I think the best likes I ever got was 19, so we're getting there, brothers. And it's just there's any out there. We appreciate you all too. Without you, we wouldn't be here. Yep. Yep. Thanks, Tristan. I will keep pumping out the videos and shorts. Yeah, that'll help you. If you get YouTube Studios, it'll actually it'll show you how well your videos are performing, as in how many subscriptions you got from each short. And so you can be like, okay, this one got this many views, and therefore it got more subscriptions out of it. Let me see if I can pump that one better or something like that. Trying to build our inventory back up. Of what? Bullets? Of what? That's all said to Mango Prepper, Nonia, Matthew, Jerome, and Raging Bullets. Yep. Yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed to Mango and Tahiti, he needs a couple more subscriptions and he can get to 50. He has 44. Last night he had like 35, so we got him 9 more last night and today. Let's get him some more. It'd be nice if he can get his 45. We were involved in house fire last year, and I had a wooden gun case. Lost all my firearms and bullets have been trained. Oh, brother, I'm sorry. Yeah, I had a friend. Thank you. I appreciate that. I had a friend who had a house fire, and he lost most of his guns. A couple, I think they were able to, recover, but he lost a lot of his guns. So now he actually has little safes built into the walls that are fireproof that he tucks his guns in throughout the house. He's not a huge gun guy, but he has a decent amount. He used to have more, but yeah, like I said, he lost a lot. My shorts are cranking the numbers more than my videos. Where years ago, yeah, videos. I only have 2 long formats. It seems like they're not that good. Videos don't do the greatest, depending on what content you make too, until your channel has taken off better. Then you can start doing long formats. It seems that way for me. My views have fell off. Sorry about that. Well, let's see. I didn't look yours up actually to see what you've got. Yeah, man, if you get more subs, you can go. Love, I'll be there. Yeah, that'd be great. Let's see, 149, y'all. Get him back up, Mango. I'm at 54 subs, Tristan. Sweet. A couple more, huh? I gotta move this so I can touch my screen again over here. Get that going. What's your Mango? I can't find you. His is called Mango in Tahiti. At Mango in Tahiti. There you go. Thanks, Mango. A bit of airgun history for y'all. In Napoleon War, they had a PCP musket called the Grenadier. Had built-in pump. I actually knew that. I knew they had guns back then that were air-powered. I remember looking up some history about it. Waiting for YouTube to approve you. Good. We're all got to support each other. Amen, brother. I do the same. See you in a bit, Tristan. Be in the chat now. That thing's not correct, though. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Because, like, we just had a whole bunch of people in the chat, and it's only 4 people. Nah, we got more than that in here. Raging, I'll hit you up, too. Okay, perfect. Do you have any cap and ball revolvers, or maybe a flintlock? I do not have any cap and ball or flintlock pistols. I do have, let me bring my phone over here. I do have that there. That's a cap and ball Kentucky rifle, but it's non-operational right now. If you look at one of my shorts, I have it posted on a short where some guys are yelling, "Hear ye, hear ye." Purple, have you verified your phone number? Yeah, you have to do that, which I'm sure he did. I know Matthew Beans did. Sid, it could fire 20 shots per time. They could load and fire 1. Wow, that's good. I wonder what they used for a pump. I haven't looked that part up. Thank you, Dusty. We're trying to build our channel up from scratch. Yep, all of us, brother. Like, I just started my channel 2-3 months ago, and I slowly get the thing here, a thing there, because I did my shorts. I think it was three months ago, and then once I got live is when I started getting more. Definitely, I probably got the last 100 probably just from lives. Let me turn this again. I wish my tablet had a longer screen timeout than 10 minutes. Every once in a while I gotta touch the thing to make sure it stays on. Pump was built into the bottle. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I verified my number. Haven't heard back from them yet. So, like, if you go to your that sign in your account that says plus and then it says live. If you click on live, does it just say waiting 24 hours? Or does it still say you need to make more content to get 50 subscribers? We started back in April this year. Okay. I started back in June, I think. Or maybe just July, my shorts. I can't remember. 7 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming. Appreciate it. This is Desert Armory and More, where we do gun content and talk about this, that, and the other in life, and do a couple not hunting. Well, we'll do some hunting ones here shortly. Mid-November, we'll hopefully get some. Although quail season, not quail, dove season, around the corner, so maybe we'll do some videos of some dove. That's September 1st here in Arizona. Let's see, I'll probably use my 20 gauge. But yeah, we do all sorts of content. So if you like that stuff, like and subscribe. We appreciate it. Need to make more content to reach 50 subs. Is all it shows. Okay, so mine took 48 hours to get past that, and then once my phone was verified, then it popped up and said 24 hours you need to wait. My channel's been around for years, but I only got like 383 subs. Have you did much for pushing it or what? How is FAL Man doing? I haven't been able to get in live. Well, the thing is, FAL Man, I have not seen him in a couple days, but he has messaged me. Him and I were messaging back and forth yesterday, I think it was. Because him and I are hopefully going to meet up over where he lives, or he'll come here and do a collab. Because he's 3 hours from me. We're not very far. Tristan Spears, I think he's doing all right, but my schedule's been wacky. The only thing I can think of is maybe he got blocked from YouTube, but he hasn't touched anything that I know of late. Thank you for all my subscriptions and the help with that. No worries, brother. Matthew, we try to help that out, Mr. Bean. We do our best with helping people out here. Still 149 subscriptions, guys. We need some more. If you're in the background, please like and subscribe. Appreciate. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, what I do is I just screenshot stuff, but if you know their handle number, it really helps. Otherwise, it takes forever to find them. Mr. Bean's handle number is, let's see, Moist Beans came in here for a little bit. I guess his name is actually something else. His name is @BeanOutdoor in UK. Mr. Beans is @BeanOutdoor in UK. Hopefully that helps. Let's see, haven't gone live yet, but plan to it next few days. So you have all your quota for that, Raging Bullet? That'd be nice. Yeah, he's been off YouTube for a bit. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'll have to message him and just make sure everything's okay. Yeah, that's it. Yep. Thank you, guys. Being outdoor in UK. Yep, I've been in school, so okay, yeah. Excuse me, now I'm yawning. Oh. The arms room was yawning earlier too. Yeah. You like, sorry guys, I'm yawning. I wish we could get some more people in here. I'm too old, old for school. Yeah, me too. Well, other than, you can do like the arms room. He's 28. He's starting to do like online college stuff. Mod someone else when you hit 150 subs. Maybe. Oh, then other than yourself or what? Yeah, we do just haven't done it live yet. Okay. At first I thought maybe it'd be a little awkward, but because I'm just talking to the screen and I'm not getting verbal feedback other than written. The first one kind of was a little weird, but other than that, it's not too bad. We all goof up and say dumb stuff, so I mean, we're human. I'm the worst mod ever. Everyone should mod me. No, that might be Micah. He might be the worst mod. Don't tell him I said that. Shh. No, that's just a joke. We know we're joking. It's just he's got banned and pushed out so many times. Trying to get our watch hours up for YPP. Yeah. I only have... How many watch hours do I have? I forget. Michael's a pretty bad mod, but he's a decent guy. Yeah, he's a decent guy. I think FLN's been busy with work as he got into training programs. Okay. Yeah, I forget what it was he was training for. I don't remember. Let's see. That's good, man. That's good, man, for FAL. Yep, it is. So we'll go ahead and slide this here. I gotta touch this here. Yep. The gun's sweet. Thank you. Yeah. Appreciate it. Have y'all seen some of my shorts lately? I know I've gotten a few views from you guys, but obviously not all my subscribers have seen it. Otherwise, every one of them would have 149 views, and not all of them do. Oh, with the scope? That is a 3030. A Rossi Rio Grande. Technically, it's a Model 94 version. 3030, yeah. I'm going to use that when I whitetail hunt. I'll take that one with me for in the bush. And then I will do the 270 for not in the bush. Okay, the white pinstripe on the buttstock. Yep, it's got one. Got the little plastic piece and big old fat buttstock because the thing kicks pretty good. Hey, Mango, I didn't even see that. Wow, someone did subscribe. We got 150 now. Thank you. Hey, Sane, welcome, brother. Okay, I'm at 54 subs. I couldn't the right number, but I'm definitely going to make a few vids on the upgrades. I don't do the 870, 817, and Mark 12. What's the Mark 12? Let's all get it to 50 subs so we can all go lives. Yep. Wow, I didn't even notice that. The other one I did. So we got 3 subscriptions so far tonight. It'd be nice if we can get more. I had Weebly air rifle with the same pinstripe. Oh, okay. That one's in pretty good shape. It has a little bit of safe scrapes because I always keep it really nice in my safe, but unfortunately it doesn't always stay that nice. We got a scrape on it right there and a couple real small ones in the front. I don't know about the back, but yeah, unfortunately it gets even in the safe. Yeah, we just got to 150. We 150 subs. We were 147 a little bit ago when we first started, so we're at 150 now. Last night was the best. We had 11 subscriptions. Yep, he just hit 150. Battle scars. Yeah, they are, but most of those are from the safe because I've never hunted with that yet, other than for piggies. I did have it out for piggies, but we never got any because people started making noises. Hey, what's up, Pat? Welcome, brother. Double tap the screen. We got 19 likes. Appreciate it. 6 subs till I hit 50. Good for you. Good for you. Yeah, I subscribed as much as I can with the 3 different accounts I have, so sorry, can't do more than that because Jerome won't. What I will not do. Let's see, the Mark 12 is an AR with an 18-inch barrel used by the Navy for marksmen. Okay. Scouting and tracking. I haven't subbed yet. Okay. To, what's his name? Listen to my music? Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and sub to Mango. His channel is called Mango in Tahiti. At Mango in Tahiti. If you want to sub, saying at Mango in Tahiti. That's his handle. You can see my reflection on my tablet. 50% on the battery on that. What we got on this one? 73, we're good. Be right back. Okay, Sane. I'll upload more vids on it because I like your AK short and the 5.7 shorts. Yeah. I did 1.57 both Saturdays, last Saturday and the Saturday before, and a short last Saturday of my rock, PSA rock. And then I did, my first short ever was of that PSA rock. It's only 5 seconds or 15 seconds long because I didn't realize that you could do 3 minutes. Yeah, I like my 5.7. That one was getting a lot of views, so I decided to do another one. Plus, they commented on it and said, wow, this is a neat looking gun, this, that, and the other. So, hey guys, if you're new to the channel, just coming on, this is Desert Armory and more. We do shooting shorts, we do lives, we do other little shorts of messing around, hiking, my donkeys. Hey, we do all sorts of stuff. If you like it, subscribe. We'd appreciate it. Do I know of BSA? I do. I had a BSA on that 3030, but it broke. I bought it broken, I guess. The guy said it was fine. It was not. Never could sight it in here. The glass and things inside were all messed up. Ball Meadow State Armories. No, actually, that scope on there is a BSA. If you look real close, right there says BSA. I don't know what that actually stands for. That is a Sweet 33, they call it, specifically for 3030s. I need to get the Sweet 17 for my 17 HMR. I'll probably get that for it. I have a 17 HMR CV or CZ, sorry. That's a model 458 or 427 where you can change the barrels out and shoot 22 mag with it too. I just need to find the barrel for it, so you can just change the barrels out. The mag is the same size for 22 mag. British Small Arms. Is that what it stands for? Okay. Yeah, your model is a second gen, I think, and it's hard to find a 5.7 that is like that with tan frame and black slide. That's the only one California had available for a 5.7. That's the only 5.7 I could buy in Cali. And I think it still is. I don't think PSA sells there. I know for a fact Ruger didn't, or Smith & Wesson. So I had to pay 1,200 cheeseburgers for an FN. That's all I could buy. I couldn't buy a Ruger that was 700 something cheeseburgers. I couldn't buy a Smith & Wesson that was 700 something cheeseburgers. I had to pay the full $1,200 for an FN. Sure, I like it, but I actually like the Gen 3 better. But they didn't allow that one in Cali yet. Only the Gen 2 or the Gen 1. We upload one video a week and 2 shorts. May have to increase it. Yes, I usually do a short a day. I didn't do one today yet because I did some lives. Let's see here. Bensler? Yeah. He was just on a little bit ago. I haven't been on his lives yet. I tried to get on it and he was already stopped. Then I tried hopping him again and something else happened. Yeah, he's got his. Let's see. Maybe that's good. About what? That Mike never showed up. He actually did, brother. Hey, Sane, he was already on. He was the first commenter. And then he just disappeared 15 minutes ago, maybe? Right before Raging Bullets got on. I think it was, something like that. All right, see you in a bit, Dusty. So we got 150 subscriptions. Let's get some more, guys. It says there's only 3 of you in the chat, but I know there's more than that. Let's see here. 150. At least I didn't see. Okay. Yeah, it's because we had enough chatting back and forth that it disappeared already. It only goes so far back before it disappears. Maybe 100 chats, I'm not sure. And then the lives disappear. I mean, the chats. What's up? I'm back. Well, you weren't gone very long. Yep. Any plans for the holidays? What do we got going for the holiday? Labor Day is around the corner. I guess you two from UK wouldn't celebrate that probably. Welcome, Mr. Bill. You should look up Freedom Finger Triggers. Thank me later. I'm going to screenshot that. Thank you so much for coming. I don't know if you're new here. Probably. We do a lot of different gun content. And we got ourselves 150 subscriptions. If you're not subscribed, we'd love to see that go to 151. I'd be really appreciative. And I'll look that up. And do you have a channel? If you have a channel, I will, if you comment on one of my shorts, I'll subscribe back. That way I can find you. I did screenshot yours, and I'll see if I can find that. Let's see. Bill Senior 8378. I'll look you up. See if you have a channel. If you do, I'll subscribe back to you, brother. Hey, look at that. He must have subscribed. Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. 151. On the road to 200, guys. Let's go. Yeah, and if someone would want to subscribe to Mango into he needs 6 more to make it to 50 so he can start doing his lives. Look up gun giveaway. For what? Look up net. N-E-T. You can't use that word in YouTube. They say every time people want to do that type of stuff, they have to word it weird while they're doing their recording because they say they don't like that. That's because YouTube is gay. Yep, it's gay. No. Hey, thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I've got these few here, Bill. I've got some there, a lot in the safe. We got a Lapua sniper. We got some more levers. I got a couple more. I just had to take them down because I was shooting in the weekend and put some shorts. So if you like this type of stuff, I got shorts. So a whole bunch of ammo, some other guns there, and we got some more right there. But yeah, if you want to look at my shorts, I got some other shorts and other lives and whatnot. Appreciate it if you could look at those, give them likes, whatever not. Yeah, appreciate it. Giveaway DOT net. I'm not sure what you're meaning there, brother. We'll take a look at it though. I screenshot it. I will. Okay. We will subscribe to your channel on your other account here shortly. Perfect. I really appreciate it, brother. Chat. I heard of this YouTube called @mango brother dot equals. Okay. Oh, gotcha. He has rabies. Who does? Hoffman Super Safety for the AR. Look into that as well. Okay. I'm looking for some of those because I have an AP5, which is an MP5 clone with HK parts in it, and I'm looking for either a Super Safety or something of the sort that I can drop in there. That would be so fun. And then I need to get a brace for it. Okay, I think I screenshot that one. Let me double check. There we go. 9 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming. If you like this type of content, like and subscribe. We try our best to be positive, be happy, be like Christ. At least I tried my best to do that. And yeah, just to have fun. We talk about this, that, and the other. Doing gun content, supporting our 2A rights. Rat tail had rabies. Okay, whatever that is. So yeah, if you like this type of content, like and subscribe. And if you have a channel and you would like subscriptions, go ahead and comment on one of my shorts, and I will sub back. Thank you. Chilling out, camping in the woods, watching lives. Wow, you must be in a good spot because you've got cell service. I like that. It's raining. Hopefully you have some type of cover, right? And yeah, guys, right now we got 151 subscriptions. We started at 147, so thank you all for those subscriptions. We'd like some more. That would be great. Yeah, there was one time I was camping up in the Sierra Nevada mountains, up by, what was that lake called? It was by this big sequoias, Weaver Lake. I was up at Weaver Lake in California, and I didn't know it was going to rain and pour, but I brought a tent, brought a sleeping bag, and it was so rainy, and it had like 70-mile-an-hour gusts. And thankfully, my tent is made for wind, and the edges go way down close to the ground, so it keeps all that water out and rain and wind. But yeah, it sounded like, it was driving the rain like 45 degree, maybe even more, and it was hard to sleep. And then before that, when I was walking around the lake, man, there's so many mosquitoes. Dude, I was getting bit up. You always had to have your, what do you call it? Your sleeves rolled down, your collar up. I have sweet spot. Good. Yeah, there's a couple places that they're like that. You just want to keep to yourself, just like fishing holes. You don't want to tell anybody where those good spots are, right? Otherwise, it gets ruined, and everybody and your uncle ends up going there. Yep, so we got 151 subs, guys. Let's get that up. Let's get it going. So one of y'all, or I think I brought it up, about doing long shots with my sniper over there in the corner, my 338 Lapua. So I'm going to hopefully plan on that in the coming days, maybe this coming weekend. We'll see if we can make a target stand and push it out farther than 500. I know it can go way farther. They can go almost 2 miles, the 338 Lapua. So let's see here. So this is the 338 Lapua right here. These are hand loads. The ones I would shoot really far would be way more pointier than this. This is more for, what would you call it? This would be more for hunting. Mango, guess what? Okay, what is your favorite caliber? It's kind of hard to answer that because if it's a shotgun, I would say probably either a 10 gauge or 12. If it's a semi-automatic, I'd probably say either an AR or an AK. If it's a lever action, I would say it's one of these oddball rounds I have here. Okay, that one right here is a 3220 made in 1895 in the the Winchester Centerfire 3220. That's one of my favorites, as well as this one. It's a 2520 made in 1915, 1925 something. The This is the round right here for that one there, the 2520 Winchester. It's a little varmint round. Some people have taken deer with it. The other one is the same size at the base, but it's necked out bigger to a 3220. Yeah, the other one is a pretty big round. I got a little stash of oddballs. Some of those ones laying down are 25 rimfires. And some other oddball. One's a 41. That one's a 41 right there. Gotta make sure they don't think I'm touching anything. I'm not touching anything. That one right there at the tip is a 41. Fried chicken. Bark, bark, bark. Got a 8 gauge shotgun right there. 10, 12, 16, 20, 410, and that one's a 9mm rimfire Flowbird. Let's see here. How does everyone fall for that since I did every stream? Yeah, right? Everyone heard of mango and guess what? I don't know what, brother. 5 cents a cut for what? Big round. Yep. So yeah, I guess to answer your question, one of my favorite rounds, it all varies in what you're shooting, as well as a revolver. What's my favorite revolver round? It could be that 45 Colts or my 357 mag. Those two Colts right there that are actual Colts, they're oddball rounds. One's a 3220 and the other one's a 32 Smith & Wesson. So, I mean, I like those two. It's hard to say. I usually do it by categories. 51 likes, folks. Or not 51 likes, 19 likes, 151 subscriptions. Let's get that up. Want a piece of what? Fat chicken. Let's see, guys. Turtles. What type of turtles? I've never had turtles. Nope, it was chicken butt. Chicken butt. Chicken train fried my brain. That one? Stuck at 44. Yep. I forget. That one I heard when I used to work at a mechanic shop. They would play that song over the radio or Spotify or something. Chicken chain fried my brain. I feel like I've had my run. I'm going to go slowly. Really slow now. Yeah, possibly. Unless you can get on some new chats that people who don't know you. And then ask them to help push you. Like what we've done on here. You were already fairly low. Like you were 31. And we got you to 44. The other guys were at 47, 46, 45 or something like that. So it was a lot easier to get that many versus you needed, what, technically 20. So, yeah, it'll definitely take longer. I'm at 38. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, if any of you aren't subscribed to Pat, please subscribe to him. I don't know if Matthew Bean, if you are, if you're still on here, could you subscribe to him as well as Tahiti? Go ahead and subscribe to him. There's 6 of you in the chat. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Not copying by. We don't want to do that. We don't need any cops over here. We didn't do anything bad. So stopping by, definitely. Like and subscribe. We'd really appreciate it. Right now we've got 151 subscribers. At least that's what that over there says. Could you help us out and get us more? We were 147 an hour and 8 minutes ago, hour and 10 minutes ago. Now we're at 151. We got 4, what would that be? 4 subscriptions, something of the sort. Thank you all. I'm too good at my job of trolling. There was a guy who came on earlier. His name was Underwater Boy. And he actually admitted I'm somewhat of a troller. I think he subscribed. I'm not sure. But he's a pretty chill guy. He seemed fine. 151. Let's go, guys. Let's freaking go. Yay, yay, yay. Yes, sir. Let's start a poll. Let's start a poll. Let us see. Here we go. Hey, thanks, Matthew. I'm sure he appreciates that. We got you past 50, I believe, right? If I recall. So hopefully we can get him past 50 or close to it. So we got our poll up. Which caliber? 357 Magnum or 44 Magnum? Hey, sub back too, Pat. That would be great. I'm sure he would like it. They're both the older cartridge, similar, about made the same amount of, same year roughly, versus the 45 Colt is longer yet. But which do you prefer? 44 mag or 357? Ooh, right now we got 33% 44 mag, 67% 357. That's only with 3 votes. Not sure how that would be. It should be different than that. 3 people in the chat. We should get more than that. What's your channel? Let me get that for you. Ace saying his channel name is. I'll get that for you here. At Bean Outdoor in UK. At Bean Outdoor in UK. He does air rifle stuff. Pat's username is. Let me get you Pat's real quick. Pat's is. Let's see where you at, Pat. His is at safely_strapped. At safely_strapped. That's Pat's. Hit that poll, folks. Yeah, we got 4 votes in. 357's pulling ahead more. We got 44 mag is 25%. 1 person voted that, and 4 voted 357 Magnum. Come on, guys, show us some love with our 44 mag. I only have 1. It's a lever action, model 94. You subbed. Thank you. I'm sure he appreciates that. 20 likes. I like it, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Love the revolvers, man. Hey, Arms Room. Thank you. Yeah, you have one that looks very similar to these. I forget, yours is a 38 special, right? Which is one of the variants. So I have a special variant. That one right there is that 3220. And this one is a 32 Smith & Wesson long. That one is in very good shape. Like pristine, pretty much. The Colt Armory Special. Okay, mine are police positive, so they're a little bit different model. But they look very similar. That one is a 1915, if I believe, or 1905. And this one's right around the same age. Thank you, brother. And look, we went from 147 to 151 in an hour and 13 minutes. So we got a couple of them. We got a couple here. That one I've had. That was my first revolver I ever bought. It's antique. It's a 32 short Smith & Wesson. That one is also a 32 short Smith & Wesson. That one's needs some help. I've never fired that one. It's mostly just for looks. This one's a Cimarron 45 case hardened with multiple different loadings here. That's that 25 Stevens. Remember, you said you have a 25 Stevens Arms Room. Yours is a different, though. I think yours is a rolling block or a falling block. Mine's a Stevens brake barrel. It's a little bit different model. Mine's been tactfully restored. See you, Raging. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. And then a 3030. Yep. And yeah, 151 subscribes. Thank you, guys. We need some more of those. 21 likes, got 7 views. We got some more goodies over here, guys. We got a 338 Lapua. That thing goes about 2 miles. Ain't that cool? It takes that round right there, not the big one. That big one's a 50. Takes that one right there. I mean, just to show, I mean, that ain't no joke, that round. But that other one's a 50. Hey, see ya, buddy. Thanks, I saying. Got our 10 gauge model 1901, made in 1901. We got our 3220 made in 1885. Model 94, and this is model 94, the top one. That one is like a 1920 or something like that, 1920 something. And of course an AR, yep, and a PCP pellet gun. I do not have the 50 BMG. Maybe someday. It'd be nice to get a Barrett semi-auto or some other semi-auto. A Serbian, or Serbu, I mean. And then we got these guys over here. But yeah. And some in the corner. Some of those need repairs. Like down here is two 22s that I'm putting together to at least make one of them work. They're model 23 Speedmasters or something, or 204s. I forget what they're called. They're Remingtons. I need some locking rings for different things. Still 151, guys. We can do it. I did see a 50 BMG single shot. Forget where at. Edward Sarskison? Who's that? I've heard of Edward Scissorhands. Isn't that like some movie that Johnny Depp played in? Never watched it, but. Well, Tahiti, they probably haven't subbed back some of them because they're still talking here, so give them a break, okay? Edwards. I've heard of Skarsgård. Like, there's like 3 or 4 brothers that are Skarsgård that do acting. LOL, no, another gun channel. You guys are funny. That's like what people say about handyman. When they say, yeah, I'm a handyman, it's like, not another one. It's like, well, there's handyman and then there's handymans. There's different versions. Like there's mechanics and then there's mechanics. The guys are mechanics that kind of don't know what they're doing. And then there's the mechanics that know what they're doing. Or the handyman that say they know what they're doing, act like they know what they're doing, but then they get booted and kicked off and, what do you call it? Fired from the job. Then you have the handyman that follows their word, does what they say, as a good worker, and charges fair prices for their work. My mom's boyfriend shot his kitchen door off with an air rifle somehow. An air rifle? What air rifle he's using? I don't think mine could do that. Mine's a 25 ACP. Sorry, a 25 caliber air gun. That one over there by that AK looking shotgun. That one there. You'd have to have like a 50 caliber one or a 30 or something like that. Yeah, this one is Avante Air Avenger in the 25. It can do about 40 shots if you pump it up to, was it 4,500 PSI? And I think the little magazine holds 10 or 8. I can't remember. Yeah, right. Like Matthew, like Mr. Bean, what would they have to use to shoot a door off with an air rifle? Would a 25 work? Yeah, tactical llama's back on. Not an air rifle. Sorry, some kind of pellet gun. Well, those air rifles are pellet guns. At least mine is. PCP. And then, of course, the BB gun's even less powerful, but yeah. Yeah. Well, we got 4 subscriptions. And I think I only got 1 earlier today with that 2-hour live we did. So at least we got 1, even though it took 2 hours to get it. We got 4 today so far, or 5 in total. 4 now, so. Yep. The algorithms aren't quite as good tonight as they were last night. Yeah, last night what? I got 11 and 1,000 something views. And my dog's trying to get in again. Let me check on her. I heard her scratching the door. Let me get back. You guys behave. Oh, really? Tonight was the night I wanted to go. From getting tan. Alright, what do we got here? Kind of crazy how it's fun to meet new people. Sorry, kind of crazy how 2 people have it's 3M for me, yeah. Yeah, the streaming would seem to be a bit of a fight from the time to time, but at least it's fun to meet new people. True that. Could one them CO2 replica machine gun that's a pellet? Possibly. Like there's a grease gun they make that looks like the submachine gun grease gun. They make that in a what do you call it? A replica that shoots out of CO2. What is that? What do you got in your head, Canella? Is that a tick? I think she's got it. My dog, my German Shepherd, I think has a black mole on the top of her head. Hey, Canella, where'd you get that? When'd that come, huh? Oh, little booger. Little booger. Oops, sorry, Nella, the box got in your way. Gotta rearrange a couple things in here real quick. There we go. What do we got? When I stream, if y'all would want to join, what time would be good for you? Yeah, I've heard they ain't good. Doors in UK console? Interesting. Good question. You're saying for like the USA people? I mean, honestly, most of people start joining lives around here, like at between, I would say, well, Armsman, he's able to start a little bit sooner. He starts at 3, and then sometimes he'll do another one in the evening because he did again today. But I'd say most people start their shorts probably around 6 o'clock their time a lot of times. I do. FAL man, he does his here at 8 in the evening, which is fine for me because then I'm done with my live. And he starts his as 8, so I can just hop on from there over there. From here to over there. And then back and forth chat or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I would say on average, most people would start their lives at about 5 to 6 p.m. U.S. time, depending on what time zone they're in. I can't stream at that time because that's... Yeah, I know. That's why for you it'd be bad in that respect. Pew Pew Daddy, he streams a couple of them in a day, and so does J Dog. J Dog does his all the way into like 12 at night, wherever he's at. I forget where he's at. So that would be definitely... That'd be more like 7 o'clock in the morning for you. Early morning, late night lives. Okay. So yeah, like if you did early morning our time, like say even East Coast 10 o'clock, what time would that put you at? AM. 10 o'clock AM. What does that put you at? That probably puts you at... That would be East Coast. I need someone to mod. Who's a good mod? Anyone who could turn up semi-regularly and help out? That's a good question. So like for not J-Dogs, but Papa Pews, I hop on whenever he starts a live, and I'm usually on for a minute or two. That's if I get notified. I got notified for him today, but not J-Dogs. I didn't get notified for yesterday. AR number one AR fan, I didn't get, and then a couple others. It's YouTube. Even though have alerts all on, I still don't get them. Hot Candy, I'd probably ban him. And not a Sane or Micah. I mean, I could, if it's the right timing, I could hop on. I usually, like I said, if it's during the day, I'll hop on for a couple minutes and at least and stay on for a couple minutes, but I wouldn't be able to stay on very long to be able to like monitor the chat to see if it's during the day, because we all work. To see about making sure people are behaving or whatever, not like, I mean, obviously while you're talking you can hold it and hide it and do all sorts of stuff as the content creator, but if you got a lot of people in and out, it would be a little bit hard to monitor that. That's what the moderators are for. Oh, okay. Yeah, you did mention that earlier, so let's see here. I'm not sure who all would be. I mean, there's other people in other chats. It all depends if you just pick from the people that have subscribed to you and see if they're a good option, I guess. Yeah. Let's see here. I have a couple subs who have been around a lot, like Mr. Plan and Luna. I'm probably gonna mod them since they've been around a while. Okay. Do they like this type of content? Like, do you have some subscriptions that are in your 30 before you got all these other ones, or 31 was it? I forget, 35. That would like to subscribe to me? That'd be nice. Or to all these other people, Brookside, to Matthew Bean, Mr. Bean, or Pat. Yeah, maybe they would like some of this content as well if they do lives themselves. Or Tactical Llama, FAL Man, Arms Room. Yeah, let's help each other out. Excuse me. But yeah, if your friends like this type of comment, I'd love the content. I'd love the subscriptions. That'd be great. I don't know if they'd like this stuff. Sorry, man. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, some people just really freak out about when they see a gun. Like, was it last night, I think? Was that this morning? Somebody was saying they were actually a little scared of guns. I think it was this morning. And I said, well, it all has to do with respect, respecting it, and realizing that a gun itself is perfectly fine. It's how it's used. And they're like, yep, that's right, that's right. I've shouted you out on my channel, so if any of my subs see that, they might come check you out. Thank you. Have you seen the edit I made? No. If it's on your channel, I have, unfortunately, I've only subscribed to you. I have not actually looked at your channel. I will try to do that this evening. As to like see what content you have. Someone mentioned that you edited somebody's live or something, and was making it kind of neat. I don't know. I'm not sure all about that. That would be great. Let's see here. It's on my own channel a couple uploads ago. Okay, I'll check it out. We'll see what we can do about that. That'd be great. Let's see. 2 people in the chat. There's gotta be more than 2. There's just 1 person talking mostly. Hey guys. If you're all new to the channel, we're Desert Armory and more. We live out in the desert. We literally do. In the Sonoran Desert in Arizona. Welcome to the channel. We make gun content. We do shorts. We do lives like tonight. We do shooting shorts. We do gun showing shorts. We do outdoor shorts. All sorts of shorts, except the shorts you wear. We don't do those shorts. We don't wear those. So anyways, like and subscribe. We really appreciate you for stopping by. Let's see, we got our polls here right here. Most people want 20% like 44 mag, 80% like 357 Magnum. Okay. Let's close that poll down. Let's see. Sorry guys, the thing just cut out for a little bit there. I was trying to do another poll and the thing froze up. You guys all still there? Hopefully. All right, let's see here. Let's do another poll here. Alright guys, you guys there? The chat disappeared for a little bit. Dirty Harry wins. He sure did. I'm sorry guys, the chat died for a little bit and I had to go back and reset some stuff. For some reason my home screen disappeared. We got another poll up, guys. Still only 151 subscriptions. Hey, we got past 150. That's good. What do we got, folks? What do we got? Oh, we got 1 vote in. 45 Colt. You rather having a lever action or revolver? I don't have a 45 Colt lever action yet. That's on the list too. As in, like, fires that type of round. I've got the 45 Colt revolver right there. And a Cimarron, case hardened. Yippers. Yep, Dirty Harry wins. Believe it or not, I've never seen those. Because growing up, we didn't watch a lot of videos that type. We would watch like mostly PG, some PG-13s, but we were not big into movies. We were a Christian family growing up. I still am. And so we tried to watch what we put into our eyes and our minds and things that would glorify and please God. And I don't think Dirty Harry stuff would. So we never watched him. But I do know who that is. It's Clint Eastwood, and he used a 44 Magnum. Smith & Wesson. Can we all agree Jerome is a W? Not sure what that means. A woman? A winner? A witch? A weasel? Lever only because it has the lever and ejection of the shell. Fun revolver, still cool. Yeah, they are. Who has the best content? Jerome and Mango and Matthew. I don't know. I haven't seen Matthew's stuff, like I said. Or Mango's. I need to look your guys' up. I did look you up to subscribe, because that's all I went on real quick. Good old clean. I know. I think his last movie, wasn't it Mule? Was that his last movie? One of them. If not, it was. He is 90... Isn't he like 90, 91? Somewhere around there. A lot of those actors from back then are, they're just getting so old. Him and Arnold and... What are the other ones that are just getting kind of older? What is that other one? He's 93, I think. Okay. What is those other ones that I was thinking of? They were getting a little bit older. They're in their 80s too or more. Angelina Jolie's dad. I forget what his name is. 3:30 a.m. Sorry, brother. Wilkinson? Something like that. Yeah, Angelina Jolie's dad is something Wilkerson or something. He's really old. He's probably in his 90s now too. There's a couple of them that are just getting real old. The Tomb Raiders. He's in Tomb Raiders, the first one. Her dad plays her actual father. The other one is, he also plays in Mission Impossible 1. I have seen a few of those. I shouldn't have been. That was when I was being rebellious and watching movies when I wasn't supposed to. Let's see, what is... The other one I was thinking of is Ian McKellen. There we go. He plays Magneto and in the X-Men. He also plays... 46 subs, good. You got 2 more. And then he also plays Gandalf in... What do you call it? Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. He's getting way up there. And so was Christopher Lee, I think his name was, but he passed away. He was in Lord of the Rings and maybe The Hobbit too a little bit. I don't know. I think he might have been passed by then. He made it to 90-something as well. Yeah, a lot of those guys are getting up there. It's just 0 people in the chat. I know there's at least 1 of you in here, maybe 2. I almost wonder if shows there's only 0 when there's really more, so that way they don't have to mess with it. YouTube just says there's less than that. Who knows? Maybe this will bring him back. Smolder. Are they coming yet? The counter going up? Oh, it went up to 1. Do the what you call it? Yep. How old are you, Desert? I am 35. I look a little younger than that right now because of my hair trim. At least I think. I don't know, maybe not. I'm 35. I just trimmed my beard, and then last night I trimmed my hair. 1999? I'm a 1990. Yeah, 1990. June. I'm a June baby. Summer baby, just so. 96? Okay. Hey, Bill. Welcome back. Maybe you've been back. You're a 90, Matthew, or you're a 99? I'm a 90. And then Bill's a 96. Okay. I'm the same as you. Okay, great. We can be twinsies. Right? Oh, wait. You were born on the other side of the pond. Or I was born on the other side of the pond, depending on who's older, right? Let's see. I'm the same age as you. Yeah. Cooking. Yeah, I need to do some cooking too. I didn't have supper yet over here, and we're at 7:35. My roommate, he was cooking in there some steaks. I can smell that. It smells good. I'm not sure what I'll cook. We'll see. We shall see. I'll probably cook up some of that instant Chinese stuff. It's different than ramen. It's way better than that. It's got actual chunks of veggies in it and stuff. Either that or maybe I'll fry up some bacon. Oh, I forgot to take that out of the freezer. Let me take that out of the freezer, the bacon. Some eggs and bacon, and we'll see. Alright, I'm back. Took the bacon out. Should have took that out this morning. What's up? I'm back. I was just uploading something. Oh, okay. I'm going to make sure my screen is alright over here. Still 90 videos, 93K views, and 151 subscriptions. When's my B-Day? It's in June. 13th. 1990. I was born on a Thursday, I think it was. Or a Wednesday. Maybe I shouldn't be saying that. When my birthday is. Next, they're going to ask me for my SS number, huh? You ain't getting that. By a little bit, okay. Yeah, where I used to live in California, there was a few of us at that church that were around the same age. One guy was like 3 months older, another one was like 2 months older, and another one was like 8 months old. Younger. They were all younger. One was like 6 or 8 months. See, this is in May, so that would be 11 months younger. One was 2 months younger, and the other one was 4 months older, and then another one was 3 months younger, something like that. July, yeah, that's really close. Any knives you like or recommend? That is a good question. I hear CV. Is it CV? There's a couple decent ones on Amazon that are pretty good. There's one company that has a YouTube channel. He created his own knife. I have not bought one yet, but I hear they're pretty good. He just did a short the other day. A long format of pawn shop challenges. It's called 704 Tactical. He makes his own knives, gets them shipped out. I think they're like $20. They're supposed to be D2 steel, I believe, which is pretty good. 704, yeah, that's it. Yep, 704 Tactical. He makes some of his own knives. I have a few knives. I haven't really collected them. Buck, the good old faithful's pretty good. They still make decent knives. Kershaw makes some nicer ones. They also make cheaper ones too. Gerber makes a couple nicer ones. Leatherman makes a few nice ones. Axes, okay. I haven't done many things with axe other than chopping wood when I was growing up. 20 minutes before. Okay, go ahead and go to bed then. Raging BB other account. Okay, the dark side one. Thank you. And could you subscribe? Oh, you did. It went up to 152. Thank you, brother. The dark side one. Let me screenshot that, and I'll see about following your channel. Sorry, it's shaking, so I'm screenshotting here. And then my throat's itching. That's where that cough was. Gotcha, brother. Thank you. Yeah, that's probably why it says 152 now. Anyone new, I'd appreciate subs over mine and drop. Yeah, go ahead, dark side. Can you subscribe to Mango in Tahiti as well? He needs them. And Matthew Bean, too, his. I ain't going to bed. Okay, that account is usually just for browsing. Okay, like I have two other accounts that all I use them for. They're email accounts for my business and for junk mail. This is my main one, so 23 likes. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. It says only two of you are on here, but I know there's more than that. I don't know why YouTube does that. There's more than that, so why are they only showing two? Now it shows only one. That's kind of weird. Yep. Okay, let's look at the poll here. Uh-oh, revolvers are rolling out. We got 5 votes. 40% want lever actions. 60% want revolvers. Uh-oh. Let's see here. What do we got? Bill Sr. says, I have a strop and a tour for work, looking for more handmade fixed blades. Okay. I'm trying to think of other brands that are pretty good that aren't too expensive. I thought there was one called CV something that was on Amazon that actually is pretty good, and people's done YouTube reviews about it. Believe it or not, I have the new knife that Harbor Freight came out with called the Icon. That is actually a pretty nice knife. Icon folding knife. As well as I have their multi-tool they came out with that looks just like a Leatherman Wave. Both of those are really good. Give them a try. When they first came out, and still, they're hard to get. But when they first came out, they were extremely hard to get. And they're always off the shelves. Couldn't find them. Even now at my local Harbor Freight where I live, the knife usually is there, but not always. But the multi-tool usually is gone. It's off the shelf. It looks just like a Leatherman Wave. Their, I guess their patent ran out, and so all these companies were making one just like it, and it looks almost identical to a Wave, like a Leatherman Wave. So I would check them out. That one is Gordon brand, which you think, oh, that's their cheap brand. Well, actually, that one's not cheap. Price-wise, I think it's like 45, 50 bucks. The Icon knife, I think, is 40. Both of them really nice. They're very good shape. The knife, folding knife, has a little bit of carbon fiber on it, and I think that has D2 steel, the folding knife. But yeah, check them out. I really like them. I every day carry the Icon knife, and sometimes I'll carry the multi-tool too. I actually had it out here the other day. Let me see if it's up here on top of my thing. No, I don't have it up here. I think I brought it, took it to my, when I was shooting, I think I brought it into my backpack, or my shooting box. Hey, if you're new to the channel in the background, appreciate you coming. This is Desert Armory and More. We show guns, we shoot guns, we do live chats, talk about everything, anything. You can look at my shorts if you'd like. If you have a channel you want me to subscribe back to, make a comment on one of my shorts, and we'll sub back. We got ourselves 152 subscriptions right now. We had 147 when we started, so we really appreciate those subscriptions we got. That would have been, what is that, 5 subscriptions we got? Thank you guys. Just like with the TLR1 weapon light they have. I have not gotten that yet, and I don't know if my local one has it. I've been hearing about it, but I haven't looked yet to see if they have it. I hear it's really good, and it's flying off the shelves. So that's what it's called, the TLR1. I'll screenshot that and look it up. See if my local... I bet you it's going to be a hot take, because like Arizona, especially this area, is it's a gun state, almost like Texas. Like we have constitutional carry, so we don't need a CCW permit. So we can open carry with it hanging out. We can hide carry it. We could do all sorts of stuff. I usually carry my small Bodyguard 2.0 in my pocket. Or on my side, I'll carry my 365. They're getting sued over it. Oh, well, they were getting sued over something else too that looks so similar. Because it looks so much the same. Dude, really? Well, that means you're around the corner from FAL Man. He's over there too. Have you been to his channel? FAL Man. He lives in Phoenix, or outskirts of Phoenix. He doesn't say exactly, but I know he's over there somewhere. Him and I are going to be doing a collab sometime here. We're going to meet up. I'll either go over there or he'll come over here. We're 3 hours from each other. Phoenix, dude, yeah, it gets hot over there. Yeah, you know all about open carry then. Church Camp Road all the time. Good for you. Phoenix. Okay. Yeah, I'm in Sierra Vista. I'll just say that real quick. Let's see here. And no, for what? Anyone new? Drop a follow. Yes, we'd appreciate the likes. Double tap the screen, and we'd really appreciate the subscriptions. We got 152 subscriptions. We've got really good content, guys. So it'd be nice if you could like and subscribe. If you have a channel that you have yourself, go ahead and make a comment in one of my shorts, and I'll sub back to you. And you could sub back to me. I'd really appreciate it. So Phoenix, Arizona, loving the content. Okay, thank you, brother. Is that what you're saying? Because I think there's only one Phoenix. And no, as in you don't know FAL Man. You should check his channel out. He's got a lot of lives. He's got a lot of shorts. He'll do like little drills. FAL Man. Check him out. He's there in Phoenix, outskirts of Phoenix. But yeah, he posts usually about 8 o'clock every evening. He hasn't in the last couple days. So I don't know if something happened to his channel or he's just been busy. I don't know. I know he's okay because he messaged me yesterday. Because we were talking about, or was it Saturday? Sorry, it was Saturday, I believe. I was just curious when you would like to meet up and where we could. We didn't like set any dates yet, but we'll do that eventually. But yeah, check him out. FAL Man. He owns an FAL rifle, so that's what he called himself as. Excuse me, guys. A little bit thick air this evening, so it's a little hard for me to breathe. I don't have my little asthma puffer thingy here, inhaler, so check him out. Check him out. Let's see, guys. Thank you all for coming. Really appreciate it. I usually post 6 o'clock in the evenings is when I usually do a live, and sometimes if I'm free in the afternoon, I'll do another one, which I did today. So that was a good. So, yeah, check him out, Bill. I'm sure he would like to chat with you. And if you have Discord, he has Discord, and that's how I connected with him to be able to figure out if we could, what do you call it, collab together and figure out something. So, yeah, that's how we connected versus just over this. Is not quite as personal and not private, obviously. That's why I rarely ever say what town I live near or in. But yeah, Arms Room is a pretty good one. The Arms Room 24. He's out of Missouri, I think, but he's stationed off and on here near me. There's an army base called Fort Huachuca, and so sometimes he's stationed over here. So he said, "Hey, if I need to go out there again, we'll go ahead and definitely touch base and meet up. That would be great." He's another brother in Christ too, so that's a blessing. Let's see here. What else we got going? Oh, I need to get some ammo for him. He has, yeah, Arms Room is the goat. You're right, brother. He has, FAL Man has a fiendish 7mm Mauser, and he said it's so hard to find ammo for. And I said, hey, I've got a source for that at my local pawn and gun, so I might get a couple boxes for him. Mud Gunner is another good local guy. Does he have a channel? Let me screenshot that. I'll look him up. If he has a channel, I'll sub to him. If you know him, yeah, if you don't mind having him sub back, that would be great. But yeah, I will check him out. There's a couple people on here, like, I believe Administrator Results is from Arizona because different videos he has cactus in the background. And I also believe Forgotten Weapons is as well because he has some videos of him with shooting guns with cactus in the background. So I need to find out where these guys are at. Yeah, 152, yep. And see if we can connect. I tried to connect with Administrative Results on Instagram. I didn't get any result back. I messaged him directly, DM'd him, and I didn't hear anything. But it would be nice if I can connect with him. I believe he's here in Arizona. I know California has some cactus too, but it's the big saguaros. But it's pretty rare. The saguaros are mostly over here, um, in southern Arizona, all along 10. New Mexico might have a couple, but mostly just here in Arizona. Hey, welcome back, Matthew. Mr. Bean is in the chat. I thought maybe you fell asleep because I know it's like 4 o'clock over there. Almost, right? 4 a.m. Or is it almost 5? Gonna double tap my screen over here again. Yeah, we got 153 now. We got one more subscription. Thank you guys. Whoever that was, I appreciate you doing that. 5 of you in the chat here. 153. That means we got ourselves, what would that be? 5 subscriptions since earlier. We had 147. That'd be 6. We got 6. Thank you guys. Really appreciate it. Yeah, Mango needs to sleep too. Yep. Hey guys, how's the poll doing? Ranging is back. Oh, welcome, brother. We're back with a smile. I like that. So, what you guys like better in a 45 Colt? Do you like a lever action better or a revolver? Guys, right now, revolver's winning. We've got 67% like a revolver. Maybe it's because they actually see one right there. That's why they got that pretty 45 Colt revolver. Instead of, I don't have a lever action 45 yet. I've got a 44 mag. Guys, somebody's sleeping on them lever actions. 6 votes. We got 5 people in the chat. Thank you all for coming by. This is Desert Armory and more. We do all sorts of stuff here. We do shooting. We do lives. We do hunts. We're going to have some hunts coming up, by the way. In September 1st, we got some... we could start doing some dove. So hopefully we can have some dove hunting shorts. And we can do some deer hunting shorts mid-November. So if you'd like to see that stuff, double tap the screen, subscribe, and turn on your alerts so you can see that stuff coming up. We'd love to see you guys. And if you have your own channel, go ahead and make a comment on one of my shorts, and we'll try our best to sub back to you. If you said who you were and you would like a sub, we'll do that. Would love to tag along. Yeah, my uncle's going to tag along. He didn't get any tags this year. He was a little bit ticked off over that. So he's like, hey, do you mind if I come along with you then? And I'm like, why not? Sure. He's, was he like 56? Something like that? 56 years old? And if his daughter was available, I'm sure she would want to come along too. She's like 10 or 11, I forget. She's did some hunting over in Africa with a 270. She got a Impala. If anyone is going to turn up semi-regular when I stream, I can trust your mod. So mine, Bill, mine's in the zone by Patagonia, between Patagonia and I-19, which is zone 34B, I believe, or 34A. So that's where I'll be hunting whitetail. My grandpa used to hunt over there a lot for deer and antelope. Let's see here. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, this is the first time I actually got drawn for anything. So we got whitetail, and I got a buddy who got drawn for mule deer over by his house by Benson. His is actually on the other side of the strongholds there in Dragoon area. And then, yeah, my uncle didn't get anything. I'm trying to think of any of my other buds over here got any. I know some of his friends didn't get chosen either. Let's see. But yeah, I'm going to be using that 3030 that's on the table there. I'll bring that as well as I have a 270 Remington 700. I think my second or third chat in, I had it on the table. I'll be bringing both of those. I need to sight both in better. This 3030 is sighted in at 350 to 300, somewhere around there. And we're doing probably a 6-inch circle at that, which is okay for lever action. They're not very accurate. And then my 270 is sighted in at 100 yards, doing it about a 1.5 inch circle. But that was with 150 grains. So I need to sight it in for, let's see if I can get it here. I need to sight it in for these 140 grain instead at 100 and see if I can tighten that up and then see what notches I need to put it to go out farther, because the 270 is going to be for the distance stuff, and if I'm up close with brush, I'll be using the 30-30, which will be perfect, like 200 yards and less. So I have that sighted in at 300 to about a 6 inch, which is fine for a 30-30 because you usually don't go far with those. That's running core locks. Not core locks, sorry. Those are running Federals. 150 grains or 160s, I forget. But I probably should sight that in with something that I would prefer better. Because I got some Remington core locks. I have one box of PowerPoints, 2 of Hornady Revolutions. But I think I was running Federals. Hydro shocks, what do they call those? Power shocks, there we go. They were doing, with the 30-30, they were doing a 6-inch circle at 300, which isn't bad for a 30-30 lever action, because they're short, 3 subs to go, homies. Good for you, brother. If we get a rush of people in that likes the content, we could make you get more, but my hands are tired. Doing what? Typing? Yeah, if any of you know a good source for like an MP5, either folding stock or a collapsible stock for good price, let me know. Folding stocks are about $250. Collapsibles, some of them are $600, like the type that just slide in. I would love to have that, but I'd rather not pay a quarter or half the price of the gun for the collapsible stock. $600 something is a lot. So if you got any source for cheaper, I think someone mentioned S&B, I think. I haven't looked that up yet. S&B stocks, I think. PPSH. What's that mean? Is that a good place for stocks? Not like trading stocks. Gun stocks that collapse or fold. Is that a place? Facebook 2H page. True. Get that Russian gun. Facebook 2A. Is there actual 2A pages? Yeah, you're right. I could look on there. See if there's anything under the used. Trom, your voice is really nice. Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. When my hair grows out a little bit, people say I look like Prince Harry. If you look at some of my videos and stuff, I don't know if it shows in there, but I had like 3 customers back in California that would regularly call me Prince Harry. I actually had one person that she would just call me Harry, or she'd call me Prince. And then here, after I moved, there was a couple of customers who were like, you know who you look like? And I'm like, Prince Harry? And they're like, yeah, you get that all the time probably, huh? And I'm like, yep. My hair's not quite as red as his. When it's longer, it shows the red a little bit more. PPSH machine gun. Okay, let me screenshot that. You said it's a Russian gun. If it's a regular machine gun, they're kind of hard to get here in the States too, especially transferable ones. They're like, I think the cheapest machine gun I saw was just a little 9mm was like $8,500. You kind of look like the guy that voices John Marston. In Red Dead Redemption, that's where he's from, right? Madarasha. Hey. Russian guns. Let's see. I have that Mosin Nagant. That's Russian. That Zastava M18. It sounds Russian. I think some of them were Russian. But that one's actually made in Yugoslavia. My SKS, that would be Russian, yeah. Although mine's not a Russian one. It's a Norinco, so it's made in China. It's right down here. Right there. I had to buy the bayonet because it was missing it. And then that's a Kalashnikov AK. Kalashnikov USA though, so it's not a Russian one. That's new. I bought that new, but the SKS I got, it's got all the Cosmoline on it. It's numbers matching, but the stock. I'm not sure why the stock isn't, but everything else is. Um, hey, FAL man, dude, we were just talking about you about 30 minutes ago. Were your ears burning 30 minutes ago? I was commenting that we haven't seen you do a live in a little bit, and I thought, well, maybe you got in trouble, but you didn't mention anything on Sunday, or was that Saturday when we were chatting about possibly, collabing and connecting somewhere. Anyways, double tap the screen. We know you like that stuff, and if I know you're already subbed, if there's new people in here, go ahead and like and subscribe. We appreciate that. Semi-automatic. How many in a mag? For that one, that SKS, I think that fits 8 or 10, unless I'm running my drum, which I haven't ran yet. I was gonna run my drum, but legally I wouldn't be able to do shorts with it because it's more than what YouTube has. I didn't get in trouble. Just been busy with live for a second. I will be live tonight. Perfect, brother. I figured you'd be live here shortly. Usually you're on about 8 o'clock Arizona time. So, and I've been on for a little over 2 hours, 2 hours and 1 minute, and I was already on a little over 2 hours earlier. So, but yeah, I have like a 75 round normal round drum that's for the SKS. I don't know if it works or not. I haven't tried it. I was gonna do a short of it, but I think YouTube's limit is like 21 or 25 rounds. So I wouldn't be able to run it on a short, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, that's the fellow I was talking about, Bean, and what's it? Where's he at? Hey, Bill. Bill, that's FAL man. That's the one I was telling you that's over in your area. Then you said there's another local guy over there that does shooting. You said his name was Muddy Guy or something. I screenshot it. Let's see if I can zoom down. Let's see here. Mud Gunner is another good local guy from that general area of Phoenix-ish. Do you know him, FAL man? Mud Gunner? He'd be in your area, supposedly. Just subbed, FAL man. Yeah, he's a really nice guy. Check him out, Tahiti. I know you need to go to bed, but I'm sure he appreciates the subscriptions. He's on 8 o'clock Arizona time, so that would put you at 4 a.m. Yeah, which is right now. Yeah, FAL man, Mud Gunner. I guess there's a guy over there that's a local YouTuber guy. I'm going to check him out. We'll see. Yep. Let's see. Still 130, 153 subs. Anyone new sub to me? We're trying to get you up, buddy. What, you need 4 more, right? You're at 46, right? Let's see. We got 7 voters. Oh, lever action went up a little bit. We got 43% want lever action and 57% want revolver. 3 away to 50. Good for you, brother. Good for you. Just checked. I'm 48. Oh, good. Look at that. Look at you. Maybe hang out in FAL Man's channel, and you might be able to get a couple more. I'll be over there shortly. He'll probably start one here in about 5-10 minutes. I doubt it. I'm gonna be quitting here in just a couple minutes or less. FAL Man subscribed just now. Good for you. Good for you. I think he's off now. He's probably getting ready to do his live. He usually starts about 8 o'clock, and we're a couple minutes past, so he probably was on just to see how things were going with me there. FAL Man, I'll be there. Yep. Yeah, I would be there. I know it's 4 o'clock, but you should be able to get those other 2. If not, I'll vouch for you. I'll be like, hey, he's real good on my channel, a great guy. He's staying up late on purpose so you can get those last couple ones so you can get it pushed. If not, I mean, you could go to bed and I'll still I'll get some for you, I'm pretty sure. We'll try our best. Let's see here. I'm not going to bed until I get 50. Okay. Hey, you only need 2 more, so we should be good here shortly, right? But you should be able to get those 2. Like, we just got you You had 35, was it? Last night, and we got you to 48, was it? Yeah. I'll be up for at most 2 hours more. Okay. When you go keep pushing, Mango, you will get it. I had 30 test days. Okay. Yeah, guys, I'll probably wind down here real quick. So, yep, FAL Man just went live. Perfect timing for me to drop off. Yeah, thank you all for coming by. This is Desert Armory and More. We thank you for the subscriptions. We went from 147 to 153. Thank you all for those. We really appreciate it. If you like this type of content, we do lives with guns. We do shooting shorts. We do hiking stuff. We're going to do some hunting stuff here shortly. Hey, thank you guys for coming by. You have a good night too. We're going to have some, hopefully some dove here, hunting videos here shortly. And then mid-November, some deer hunting. Later, mate, brother. See you, Mr. Bean. And so if you like the type of content, like and subscribe. And if you want to be alerted, go ahead and tap your notifications for Desert Armory and More. And that way when not always though, YouTube is kind of strange about it. They will alert you when I have something going. When I post shorts, when I do lives, when I do other posts. So we'd really appreciate it. Thank you again once again for you all coming to Desert Armory and More. And God bless. When life gives you lemons, don't make lemonade. Trust God instead in those times of difficulty. Thank you all. You all have a blessed day, blessed night, blessed rest of your life. Later.